Hello, collective. Welcome back to my channel. This is Divine Eye Mystic Tarot. Back with another general reading. This is a Leo reading, you guys, so only take what resonates. This could be high vibrational, low vibrational Leo. You could be cross-watching for Leo. The entire reading may not resonate with you, Leo, so maybe some other Leo readings may, you know what I'm saying, suit your fancy. All right. But I've already pulled a few cards to get a message out for you, Leo. So, first card, you got Kenneth. Could be of significance. Next card, selfish, greedy, self-absorbed. Somebody could have been 4 of Pentacles, you know what I'm saying? 5 years could be significant. Could have been involved with somebody 5 years. But 5 years may be of significance. Alright, next card, keep an open mind and heart. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Next card, you got apartment worker. Apartment maintenance worker could be of significance. Whoever this reading resonates with. Next card, don't deserve you. I really don't. Man or woman. Somebody feel like they don't deserve you. They may know what it is, you know, that they've caused or what it is that they guilty of or taking responsibility for it. Next card, third party cheated on me too. Ain't no damn way. Ain't no way. Next card, my family, friends, and are karmic. My family and friends are karmic and don't want me to trust you. All right. You are so different from everyone around me. Hell yeah, because they fake it fuck. All right, fake as hell. My family and friends are karmic. You damn right you different from everybody they around. That shit, you got enough fake folks, you know what I'm saying? Believing that fake shit, they... The blind leading the blind, child. At the bottom of the deck, this deck, you triggered me. So you could have triggered some things in this person that, you know, nobody else been able to. Like it may have been things about you that stood out, that may have made this person question themselves. You know how some folks will see somebody with another person and almost wonder how they even ended up with that person. Because they think outside the box, or this is somebody that, you know, you could be somebody that is very intellectual. This person may not be that much, you know, that very intellectual, okay? They may not be that much, you know, intelligent like that. But, you know, they are enough in their own right. But this is like somebody that who family won't even get them any support or the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Like these are, you know, karmic family members, so they don't really think much of this person at all. So for them to see them with you, it's like damn, they're making this, you make this person look like you they damn social worker. Not saying they slow or nothing, but it's just, you know, how they family see them. They karmic, and they don't want this person to trust you. Trust them, you know, hearing how you are, seeing you with this person, or seeing how this person, you know, admires you, or seeing this person with you. It's like somebody not having any, you know, really good expectations for this person. Like they family and friends and shit don't really expect this person to be with somebody productive. They don't. I mean, for them to not want this person to trust you, and you don't even know these friends. They family like that, you may, you know, have picked up on, you know, some shadiness, or them, you know, kind of being nonchalant or whatever, or distant or whatever, but that's just being an empath. I feel like I could be talking to an empath, a truth teller. And these people ain't gonna want you around them anyway, Leo. Okay? So when it comes to them, not wanting this person to trust you, that's mainly what it's about. They don't want this person around you or to trust you like that because it makes them look like they lying and makes them look like they fake supporting this person. Like they really don't genuinely love this person, even if they are family. Like somebody has, they picks and chooses. All right. Clarify selfish, greedy, self-absorbed. Messages for Leo. Got the Magician. Selfish, greedy, self-absorbed. Clarify. Selfish, greedy, self-absorbed. The Magician. Clarify. Messages for Leo. Selfish, greedy. Who is this? It's selfish, greedy, self-absorbed. Magician. 9 of Cups with the Devil at the bottom of the deck. So somebody, definitely selfish and greedy now. They, they could, be feeling, on top of the world, successful, great joy, happiness, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to whatever it is that they feel like their dreams coming true or something like that. Like somebody could be manifesting, success and things like that. But I feel like, got the Devil at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. Damn. Okay. So somebody got addictions, you know what I'm saying? And they may have like a very unhealthy lifestyle or status, or they have a materialistic mindset. Like somebody manifests, success for themselves, but this is somebody that's not willing to work on themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is somebody that could possibly be an opportunist. You know what I'm saying? Like wanting people to come towards them or manifesting, growth, stability, or, manifesting success for themselves, when it comes to the people that come towards them. Or what they, go towards, or what they feel like, is going to bring them some type of happiness, fulfillment. Especially if they feel like it's going to make them look, more and more successful. You know what I'm saying? What's the Magician with the 9 of Cups? Messages for Leo. Clarify the Magician with the 9 of Cups. The Magician with the 9 of Cups. High Priestess in reverse. Cancer energy. With the Hangman in reverse. See what I'm saying? Like somebody in a materialistic mindset, like they stuck at a crossroads. Like somebody, when it comes to somebody manifesting, it's like, they manifesting from a place where they possibly want to be at a certain status or have some type of, image about themselves because they want to show up, a certain way. Like somebody want to, compete or possibly, try to come out, play a part, they feel like it's going to give them some type of, recognition. More and more recognition. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody that's obsessed with their image, their status. You know what I'm saying? And they want to be looked at like a boss. Like somebody want to, have a car. They want to have the clothes. They want to be able to spend, and, that's fine too. But I feel like when you make that your only focus, your only goal, your only way of looking at value in things or people, it makes you, you know what I'm saying, very selfish, very self-absorbed. You know what I'm saying? Very greedy. Like this is somebody that'll take more than what they deserve. This is why somebody feel like, you deserve, they don't deserve you. They really don't. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody's like looking at how they done came off, looking at different facets of themselves, and it's like somebody realizing, like, damn, this person gave me more than the average person done gave me, and it's like I ain't gave them shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I gave them more shit to deal with than I could to enjoy. That's what I'm getting. But the Hangman reverse talks about, a materialistic mind. A materialistic mind, like somebody could be at a crossroads, at a standstill even, feeling stuck like on this materialistic plane. Like somebody, was stuck, thinking one way. And the universe, what I'm saying, the Most High God can't connect with you, your universe, the universe, your ancestors, they can't connect with you with all you thinking about is, the only success that you want is to, be something that gives you more and more recognition. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody just needs to be the center of attention. Even if this is a lover, this is somebody that at one time, would have wanted to, compete with you. Like this is somebody, man or woman, even if they get with a dime piece, you know what I'm saying? They get, with a top notch. They will want somebody that beautiful or that handsome, but they're going to compete with that person. They're going to compete with that person for attention. They're not going to be able to even enjoy being in that person's life because they so busy looking at, how they can outshine this person if they go out together. If you and this person that went out together, they done had to feel as though they need to outshine you or they need to at least be able to keep up with you when it comes to recognition because this is somebody that needs to be the center of attention, man or woman. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it's like, somebody neglected like their true purpose though. Like whatever they were supposed to get recognition for, whatever they calling is, whatever they talents, they authenticity, will wherever their authenticity will lead them, this person will never know because they're too busy trying to rise to the occasion of others. You know what I'm saying? Like when they're around, certain people or when they go out the door, it's like they need to come off a certain way. So you never know when they being themselves. You know what I'm saying? They really being somebody they feel like everybody's going to want to be with, be around, give to, listen to, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Very self-absorbed, man or woman. But somebody can't be trusted. They got a lot of goddamn secrets. With this high priestess in reverse, like somebody got a lot of secrets. Mm-hmm. And where you got some secrets at, there's some betrayal. Every time. Keep an open mind and heart. Clarify messages for Leo. Keep an open mind and heart. Clarify. Clarify. Keep an open mind and heart. Messages for Leo. With the Two of Wands in reverse, Aries energy. With the Temperance at the bottom of the deck. So somebody was afraid of the unknown, like afraid of taking a leap of faith, afraid of the possibilities. You know what I'm saying? So especially when it comes to somebody not, wanting to like that fear of the unknown or like afraid of taking a leap of faith, especially if they had some control at one time that they lost it. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody now is having to, rely on the universe to like balance something out for them. Because even though, you know what I'm saying, somebody may want to, yeah, even if somebody want to come towards you, when it comes to them not taking no accountability, shit, somebody, may be in for, especially if this person, has not made this decision, It's like somebody gonna be in for a surprise. Like there's an element to something, that may, come up, when it comes to the universe balancing something out. Clarify the two of wands in reverse. Like somebody ain't gonna see something coming. What's the two of wands in reverse? Keep an open mind and heart. Clarify the two of wands in reverse. Messages for Leo. Yeah, two of swords. With the 10 of cups at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Could be seeing angel number 222. And even if you're not, look it up. That number could be significant. But somebody, definitely put you in a third party, but the third party cheated on them. You know what I'm saying? The third party had a third party. Shit. Party over here? Face ass. So, 10 of cups in reverse. 7 of swords in reverse. So somebody want to make some type of confession or something like that. Like they want to come clean, tell you the truth. Like somebody want to, be honest about something. Especially if it was something that somebody felt like, they didn't have anything to do with, or they didn't feel like, it was something that was their fault. Because the 10 of cups in reverse talks about, keeping an open mind and heart. So whoever this is that put you in a third party, there's some hidden information somewhere, Leo, that somebody not seeing. There's some communication that is supposed to be had, and I feel like it's like somebody supposed to. Something somebody not seeing, but it's like somebody intentionally, may want to leave something out, or they feel like as though, like something somebody want to, say, but it's like, they want to be able to say it, and, it brings some type of inner peace, you know what I'm saying? Not just to you, but to them. But it's also, them wanting to compromise also. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody wants to be able to tell you something, be honest with you, but they, want it, to be something that they know it's something that they're going to have to, rely on free will, to be something, even with the magician out here. Like somebody knows that you deserve better. You know what I'm saying? Like keep an open mind. They know they don't deserve you. They really don't. They know this. All right, but it's that moment of truth where somebody may be guided, their ancestors may be guiding them, the universe may be nudging them to come towards you, even if they don't want to, even if they're afraid of like what may be said, what you might tell them about that they didn't tell you. Because I feel like somebody knows somebody's very intuitive. Like somebody knows even if they didn't tell them. If you walked away from this person and you didn't tell them exactly like why you were walking away, they know when you walked away, or if they ghosted you, they know what was going on with them, even if they didn't tell you. But you walking away, or you accepting them ghosting you, and you not disputing it or something like that, they know something, but it makes it harder to come back towards you. But even if their ancestors is like, you need to get your ass over there and make this right, especially if this is a divine union, shit, they ancestors, they need this person to clear out that karmic debt in their lineage. Somebody ancestors, when they come to divine unions, your ancestors, their ancestors, like certain bloodlines come together, they ain't going for that, that okie doke. Like if they feel like, somebody in your energy is supposed to be, they in a divine contract in the ethers with you, and they on this earthly plane showing out, oh baby, you call judgment on that person, and you've been waiting, ain't no telling how many, 5 years and counting, on this person to make better decisions, your ancestors and you gonna call judgment on this person, that contract gonna be null and void. It's gonna be over with. I mean, you'll be able to manifest a new, partnership in. You know what I'm saying? A higher level soulmate. And that person just gonna miss out on their spot. People be feeling like, and your twin flame can elevate to your higher level soulmate. They can go from being your twin flame to your soulmate. Because they, have ascended that much. You know what I'm saying? That self discipline, that self control is that much. And that means, they not only, practicing abstinence until they get to their person, but they got a lot of self discipline. They just ain't gonna fall weak to any big wood or big ass. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? They're more disciplined than they usually have been. And even being that's why, virgins even years ago was so valuable. You know what I'm saying? Because of their innocence, because of, the connection they had to the divine, the more they liked it. You know what I'm saying? People don't, realize just how valuable that is, and how much it allows you, to connect to the universe, that much stronger. It makes your connection, to the Most High that much stronger. That's why you have certain cultures, certain religious, groups that will practice abstinence. They'll, take a vow of silence and abstinence. You know what I'm saying? Just like people will fast. People will go without, sexual gratification for months, sometimes years. You know what I'm saying? But that's because they are wanting to show their determination, their dedication to the divine. When you understand, you ain't gotta, explain that to nobody. But for those that ain't got no self control, you'll hear them say, man, I can't go 2-3 days. Man, I got to do something. Exactly. God can't use everybody because some folks just ain't disciplined enough. They don't receive authority. They don't like being told what to do, not even by the Most High. So, what's the Two of Wands in reverse with the Two of Swords? Clarify the Two of Wands in reverse with the Two of Swords. Message for Leo. Keep an open mind and heart. You got the Sun. The Strength in reverse. I'm sorry. You got the Strength in reverse. Leo. So somebody don't like, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the things that they have to, reevaluate. And it's like somebody having to, look more at, self-evaluation, like to figure themselves out, you know what I'm saying, and figure out, like what is, especially in a harmful situation, you know what I'm saying, like somebody, may not be seeing something clearly. I haven't got the moon yet, but something could be hidden. You got the Judgment in reverse with the Four of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Yeah. With the Star in reverse. Yeah. So somebody, is dealing with the fact that they, right now going to have to build up their confidence and stand in their power. Or, yeah, they're going to have to build up their fucking confidence. Because it's like somebody struggling to maintain, like, a sense of self. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to them, being confident in, especially if somebody, it's like how somebody is that ain't never asked for forgiveness, somebody that ain't never had to apologize, somebody that's never had to say, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Because that makes them, come off as, I did something wrong. This could be somebody that never had to do that or never wanted to do that, so they didn't do it. And I was just saying, I promise you yesterday, I said, it's sad how some people will let good relationships, good connections, good, moments and times and memories go to waste because they pride and they ego it means more to them than you. And it's like they'll let their shit between you and them stay that way just for the sake of them not having to have to, be wrong about something that they did. It's like how somebody, don't want to turn in their homework because they're afraid of getting something wrong. not looking at like, okay, when you get something wrong, it's a chance to make it right when you take the test. It's just homework. You know what I'm saying? But I always say when somebody is talking about something or, speaking on a certain thing, or that's your homework. If you don't know anything about that. That's your homework. Don't ever, tell somebody you don't know something. You should never respond that way. I'm telling you, don't ever respond that way. Don't ever say, I don't know. Like, don't do that. It's not on the test. You know what I'm saying? If somebody give you a multiple choice, test, they can put it on there, but majority of them tests don't give you an option of saying, I don't know. They expect you to know something. So the best thing for you to do is, just say, well, I have to look more into that. I have to look more into that. I have to get back with you on that. Let me, do some more research on that. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, you don't never want nobody talking over your head or saying something that may go over your head. You know what I'm saying? But if they do, that's your homework, even if they ain't talking to you. If they're addressing something in a room of people talking about something, go look more into it. People got content, got channels, with content on it talking about, things in depth. You know what I'm saying? In very, that's very deep. You know what I'm saying? For us to know. But somebody, is not as confident and as courageous as somebody else, Leo. You know what I'm saying? Like there may have been a moment where you may have struggled, with your sense of self. Or somebody, was struggling with that. Especially when it comes to you giving to other people. Like be more mindful of your own needs. You know what I'm saying? Be mindful of your own needs. I know you may, Leo, sometimes feel like, you want to reach out, you know what I'm saying? You want to help somebody in situations, but them people, majority of the time, they wouldn't do that for you. And you could have been very giving, you know what I'm saying? Very uplifting, very, nurturing, you know what I'm saying? Very motivational for somebody, especially with the magician out here. Shit, it's like somebody prayed for somebody. You had the temperance early at the bottom of the deck. It's like, you were more than just a girlfriend. Like somebody done been like a wife to people or like a husband to people. You know what I'm saying? When they done dated. So it's like, this is why somebody feel like they don't deserve you. They really don't. They really don't. I feel like you got some qualities that most people don't have only because they don't want them. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they feel like is working for them right now, they don't need the virtuous qualities that you exude or that you work toward or that with boundaries you protect that. You stand on that. Not most people, know how to value that. They don't even feel like they need to, have that. Especially if they getting what they want the way they've been getting it, the way they are. Shit. But you got the judgment in reverse, Libra energy with the the 4 cups. With the 7 of cups. And it's like somebody now, with this judgment in reverse, like being immature. Like this is a moment of time where somebody gonna have to grow up. And I mean, you could have told this person that, but it's like somebody, gonna have to mature. They're gonna have to, I don't give a damn how much older they are than you, but somebody's gonna have to, grow up. You know what I'm saying? They may have been doing a lot of pit ass stuff that they knew, now even looking back on it like, damn, man, somebody was difficult on purpose. You know what I'm saying? They made getting along with you or vibing with you or doing right by you difficult for no reason at all. You know what I'm saying? And this is what makes it harder for somebody to take accountability because they know that shit was petty. They don't want to be looked at like that. You know what I'm saying? So the way they deal with that is they just don't want to come back towards you and say, I'm sorry. They just stay a distance, you know what I'm saying, and just watch your ass from the balcony. You know what I'm saying? Just watch your life, you know what I'm saying, on the big screen. It's sad, but it's true. Because some folks will, get so caught up in how they them fucked over a lot of good people. Even though them good people had some flaws. You know what I'm saying? But that good person could have said and will say, "Hey, I'm sorry. I apologize for that." But that person, that other person, ain't gonna do that shit. They'll rather eat that up, just like they've been doing. Take that shit that you will genuinely do for granted. They'll keep doing that. That's why you don't need to feel guilty about certain people you don't walked away from that think you sitting around waiting on them to come back around and apologize. Fuck that. Because in their mind, as long as you're waiting for an apology, they feel like they still got access to your energy. They feel like they can still have you waiting even though y'all still ain't together. You know what I'm saying? But they afraid maybe that you were gonna reject their offer for cups after 7 of cups. They done had you in all these, what I'm saying, solid competition with all these different people. You know what I'm saying, and don't have this self love. It's like somebody lost their connection with the universe. They wasn't even connecting with the universe. Star in reverse. Shit, you gotta love yourself enough to what I'm saying, trust whatever it is that your mind's eye or your heart tells you. Especially if your mind and heart ain't in alignment, you ain't gonna never be balanced. So, what's the strength in reverse? Keep an open mind and heart, because I feel like somebody, is not as courageous, or they wasn't, as somebody else. What's the strength in reverse? Keep an open mind and heart. That's too many. Keep an open mind and heart. Strength in reverse. Clarify the strength in reverse. Messages for Leo. What's the strength in reverse? 6 of Pentacles in reverse. With the Ace of Swords in reverse. See what I'm saying? Like in a harmful situation, or like somebody, having to make a decision, having to be confident, when it comes to them actually, standing up for themselves or something like that. It's like somebody not knowing how something gonna be, so they don't do anything. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Like somebody now, has to recoup from, like recoup from some type of lifestyle that they had that really was like more draining, you know what I'm saying, than anything. Like somebody was not even at peace, you know what I'm saying, with how drained they were getting. Like somebody could have been dealing with a damn energy vampire. I'm not even holding, like, for real. Like I feel like somebody was with somebody that was basically keeping them confused, keeping them in a low frequency, like keeping them in a low vibrational, even mindset, atmosphere. Damn. Or this person could have had you like this. I ain't even holding. Because this is like somebody, mm, not being, able to see, like somebody's mind's eye, their third eye was like clouded, if not blocked. Like something was a miscommunication, like somebody did not understand the assignment at all. It's like somebody coming towards you saying, "Hey, I'm sorry I messed all this up because I wasn't seeing something clear. I see it now. I see it now." Like somebody may have been under a lot of spell work, you know what I'm saying? A lot of negative talk, a lot of, because words are powerful, you know what I'm saying? So if they got family and friends telling them not to trust you, they basically telling each other how they don't want this person to trust themselves. If they don't want this person to trust you, Leo, it's these same family and friends don't want this person to trust themselves. They don't want this person to trust their own intuition. Child. But they're gonna have to find a lifestyle You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna have to find a lifestyle that is more safe to be in, because I feel like, the lifestyle somebody was trying to have, or thought, they would be better off with, that, but make them happy, came with a lot of deception, came with a lot of secrets. You know what I'm saying? It came with a lot of, toxicity. Um, but I mean, they gaining clarity in a situation. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to keep an open mind. Yeah. What does the collective need to keep an open mind and heart about? What do they need to keep an open mind and heart about? Messages for Leo. What do they need to keep an open mind and heart about? You got the Sun and the reverse, and you got the Ace of Wands. I mean the Page of Wands. Somebody gonna have to find another, like, a more productive way to, like, express themselves, when it comes to them. When it comes to them, how they see themselves and how they want to be seen, in the world. And it's like, that will bite out more than you can chew. But you have to expect, some of the things that come with, that image you try to have, and the people that's gonna come towards you because of it. Like, don't be naive. You know what I'm saying? But with this Sun in reverse, it's like somebody gonna have to find, that version of themselves that's their true self. You know what I'm saying? And fall in love with themselves all over again. Because I feel like somebody may not have realized, all attention ain't good. Especially the attention that you're trying to have or trying to get. Some people are come towards you and be in your face or be in your energy. They really don't, have any good intentions, or, um, any good hopes, what I'm saying, for you. They really just sitting back and talking about it when you walk away or when you ain't around. Like, you seen that stupid shit they did? That was so stupid. They so corny. They've been doing that shit ever since they was a child. It's like this. Or I know. Yeah, this is these child. You got to keep an open mind and heart. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like somebody, got people that they done been around for most of their life, you know what I'm saying, even family, that didn't genuinely support them, didn't, and you may have picked up on it and realized, how, shady some of them are, but somebody, still got some lessons to learn, or they still had some lessons to learn, okay? Um, or you still had some things you needed to see before taking action. But I feel like this is your person. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in your energy needed to see, something for what it is, and it may have taken some time. Even though it may have caused a ten of swords, like somebody's turning over, a new leaf, they gaining a new perspective, on how to see things between you and them. I'm telling you now. Don't deserve you, I really don't. Clarify messages for Leo. Why are they saying this? Who's saying this? Don't deserve you, I really don't. Yeah. Got the Four of Pentacles in reverse with the Five of Cups. I cannot make it up. This person, is releasing the need to control the outcome. Like they know, Five of Cups, like how they handle things and them being in this fixed belief, this fixed mindset, fixed attitude, stubborn. I'm going to think this way. It's my way or the highway. I'm going to, take this person, feelings for granted. I'm going to use that to my advantage, and, do my thing. They ain't going nowhere. Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Nine of One. Hell yeah. Like somebody is self-efficient, abundant in their own right, but block the shit out of somebody. Had them stuck in their head, They could have had you stuck in your head. They could have had you, with a lot of negative thoughts, memories and things like that. But, you standing up for yourself, protecting your peace. But it's like somebody want to call a truce. They want to, resolve, some issues or whatever. But they know them being, like I said, selfish, self-absorbed, greedy, Four of Pentacles. But this person, they Four of Pentacles in reverse now. It's reversed now. Like somebody now, is releasing that need to control the outcome. Like they having to, trust the universe is going to restore something. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they, crying over spilled milk because this person knows, like, damn, man, like I messed this up. It's like somebody looking at something like if it was them and you did this to them or you was like that toward them, they wouldn't take them back either. That's what I'm getting. What's the Four of Pentacles in reverse with the Five of Cups? Somebody could be 54, could be significant. 54 could be of significance. What's the Four of Pentacles in reverse with the Five of Cups? Messages for Leo. Yeah. The Fool in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Like somebody on the bad side of karma right now. Because they didn't, they were afraid of, the unknown. Afraid of taking this leap of faith, you know what I'm saying? But this person fantasizes about what they want with you, how they see their life with you and stuff like that. But it's not going to be something that's going to go backwards. It's not going to be something that they're going to be able to, like, bring you back, around to them, because they don't want to take this, this new path. They don't want to go toward their calling. They don't want to be in this, connection because of whatever they felt like, they can get it, they can do outside of the connection. It's like somebody saying, you can get this if you're in a divine union. It's like somebody saying, I'm in a divine union, but I'm in a divine union, but I'm over here with so-and-so. Don't that count? I can always go to my divine union, and somebody's like, no, you can't. If you're going to stay over here, you're going to have to, make a decision. You're going to stay over here, you're going to go towards your divine union. It ain't your divine union no more if you decide you're going to stay over here. You know what I'm saying? You've already been over there too long already, so, I'm trying to get you to be, you know what I'm saying? It's like that. Just because you are in a divine contract don't mean that your shit won't get revoked. You know what I'm saying? Don't mean the divine won't send somebody else in and it'll just be you competing with a new higher level soulmate coming in. Because you refuse to change. You know what I'm saying? You only get so long with the Most High. He ain't going to wait forever. And forever is like 2 months too long already. So, talking about 5 years, you lucky the Most High even grant you, and somebody ancestors grant you access to another person. Or that person. What's the Fool in reverse? Messages for Leo. Clarify the Fool in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. Aquarius energy. With the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Cancer. So somebody, looking at how, them going the route they went caused you to move on to calmer waters. You put the past behind you and, no harm, no foul. Ain't no grudges, ain't no animosity or nothing like that. Ain't ain't no love lost. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I mean, somebody want to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? There may be some conflict going on when it comes to them battling with the competition, or some actions that they done took in the past and having to deal with those people with 7 of Cups that they got involved with. Like, it could be a lot of arguments and fighting going on. Yeah. Clarify, third party cheated on me too. This is for Leo. Third party cheated on me too. Clarify, third party cheated on me too. Third party cheated on me too. Clarify. Damn. Got the Ten of Swords. There's a betrayal. And you got the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Aries. The Knight of Swords. The High Priestess. The Empress. The King of Swords. Yeah. Whoever you ended out a cycle with, Leo, somebody, cheated on your person too. What's the Ten of Swords? Third party cheated on me too. Messages for Leo. Damn, this is too thin, child. I shouldn't even. Hell no. Clarify the Ten of Swords. What's the Ten of Swords? Third party cheated on me too. Third party cheated on me too. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Third party cheated on me too. It's the Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords. The Hangman. With the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And this could have been a man of status and wealth and shit like that. This person still cheated on their. I mean, because it was all about, you know what I'm saying? They probably cheated on this person with somebody else. They had a little money. You know what I'm saying? Don't have to. But, I mean, if they got with this person, because this person was, betraying you, you know what I'm saying, by, entertaining all these other options, shit, this person, didn't feel like they needed to expect anything different from this person either. They if this person, they cheated on them, felt like they was already dealing with this person and they had somebody else in mind anyway. Like, this person didn't feel no kind of way about dealing with your person. They already knew your person was possibly non-committal. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't feel no need of trying to commit to this person. They just knew this person was going to be, free game. They easy like that. They're not a mature man. They just, a wealthy one. Got a little money, you know what I'm saying? Dress good, smell good, you know what I'm saying? That's it. That's it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? But they gaining a new perspective. Like, they sacrificing something for their higher self. You know what I'm saying? So, this is you. Like, gaining a new perspective on the situation, or this is something that they gaining now, realizing, how something was going on behind their damn back too. Five of Swords. And like, somebody could have took some swift action, made some changes, moved the fuck around. What's the Ten of Swords with the Hangman? Messages for Leo. What's the Ten of Swords with the Hangman? Clarify the Ten of Swords with the Hangman. Yeah. Ace of Cups. We have new love opportunity or new love. Could also be, somebody realizing now, or experiencing now like an emotional awakening. some unfelt, emotions, what I'm saying, that they didn't have before coming into play now. So it could be getting a new love opportunity. At the Seven of Pentacles in reverse with the Queen of Cups. Seven of Wands. Dang. Okay. My family and friends are karmic and don't want me to trust you. Clarify. My family and friends are karmic and don't want me to trust you. Messages for Leo. My family and friends are karmic and don't want me to trust you. What's this about? What is that about? Clarify. My family and friends are karmic and don't want me to trust you. Messages for Leo. Whose family and friends are karmic? Whose family and friends are these? Whose family and friends are these? That's karmic. Whose family and friends are these? Karmic. Got the Hierophant, Taurus energy, the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Like somebody may have, settled for something at some point, because of like how these, family is. Like some of these, mom, dad, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody may have went along with something for a while because they family, they being a people pleaser. And you may have, went along with something for a while until, it's like you standing your ground now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah. Especially if it's something has something to do with like an unwise like business, money situation in the past. Like if you were spending recklessly in the past or something like that, it's like I feel like somebody, was trying to make that something that was your fault or something like that. Because this Seven of Wands is like, about, overcoming obstacles. But it's like, you have to stand up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, not let people, you know what I'm saying, say the shit they say, do the shit they do, and like it's okay. You have some people that'll, bring up things about your, weaknesses or your flaws or something like that. But it's like they make fun of it as a way, to make it seem as though like you're not going to do any better. Like that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? What's the Hierophant? Clarify the Hierophant. My family and friends are karmic. It's like these people here, they all on, they all followers. You know what I'm saying? They all go along with, one way of thinking. Like it's like somebody saying it's my way or the highway. It's like this. Like if they don't do this, they ain't like that shit. Like how people say if they can't use the comb, don't bring them home. Somebody might say that. Like somebody, family member, mom or dad, or somebody used to say this shit. Because I ain't heard that in a while. Like, what's the Hierophant? Clarify the Hierophant. Messages for Leo. You got the the Queen of Swords and the Devil in reverse. So somebody, releasing some addictions. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to your boundaries. Like somebody releasing addictions, like they know they got some, unhealthy connections, lifestyles, family, involvement, but it's like, them releasing themselves from that, like walking away from them outdated beliefs, that materialistic mindset, you know what I'm saying, of how they were trying to make this person, doubt or, look at you having boundaries as somebody they shouldn't be trusted. Like if they, how somebody will say, lock my door before you, when you go out of it. But it's like somebody making you saying that a issue. You know what I'm saying? When really you just trying to practice, some type of safety, for yourself, or just trying to keep being cautious of your surroundings and things like that. Like lock your door, and you locking your doors, but it's like somebody saying, "Why you lock your door? Because I'm with you." Like how you hear somebody lock their car door the minute they see a certain person of color or a Caucasian person walk past their car, they'll lock the door. And they're, when they lock the door, it's like you can hear them. You can hear the lock. It's like somebody, knowing that if they do make some changes, it's because, they knowing it's going to be some family that's going to be in their feelings, they're going to talk some shit about it. And with this lovers in reverse, it's like somebody don't want to believe, even though a Queen of Swords got boundaries, got common sense, got a lot of intellect, wisdom, knowledge, and very clever. It's like somebody didn't want to believe that somebody could be beautiful and smart. That's crazy. And this was your person. I feel like this was your person. I feel like somebody didn't want to believe that somebody, and you could have told this person they was your person. You could have felt like this was your person, but could be a good listener. Somebody that's very sensitive to energy as well. What's the overall outcome moving forward for Leo in this situation? What's the overall outcome moving forward for Leo in this situation? What's the actions moving forward in this situation for Leo? What do they need to expect? Damn. What's the overall energy moving forward? What's the actions moving forward in this reading for Leo? What's the overall actions moving forward for Leo in this situation? You got the Four of Swords. Like somebody could want to lay something to rest. They could want to, bring some type of peace to a situation, cause some type of truce. But it's like, somebody wants some type of inner peace. You know what I'm saying? Or you could be protecting your peace at this time. But I feel like it's, somebody wanting to have some type of peace. What's the Four of Swords actions moving forward in this situation for Leo? Future actions moving forward for Leo in this situation. So future actions moving forward for Leo in this situation. You could be protecting your peace right now, but I feel like, there's some more lessons to learn. Like there's some more things that need to be, especially if, somebody felt like, in the past they felt like, they were doing most of the work. You know what I'm saying? And nobody else was contributing, you know what I'm saying, energetically wise or action wise, mentally or something like that. Especially if they notice. Yeah, like this person, because you got the four wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so somebody, is preparing, to put together or get, all they ducks in a row. Okay, they may be, what I'm saying, protecting their peace right now. They could be, resting, could be healing right now. You could be doing this, but it's like, there's, somebody want to bring some peace to a situation, but they working on some things that, there's some things still going on in somebody's energy or yours that it has to be seen. It has to be exposed in order for somebody to be able to walk away with a clean slate and actually, go toward, a new path. So as long as they got people still lingering in their energy, Leo, or this person lingering in yours, especially if this is your person, they're gonna be maybe in your energy in the slightest, but it's because this person is still gathering information. Like they still, having to close out cycles, by way of going through whatever these cycles are, and whatever exposure, whatever's coming out of them, whatever they need to see. That's part of, them going through this, seeing it, and walking away from it at the same time so that they can move on and not have a reason to go back to these people, especially if they didn't see this stuff before. So something I ran its course enough for it to be something, to be shown, and is being shown as being very vividly shown to somebody. All right. But you got the four wands and the three of swords at the bottom of the deck with this page of swords in reverse. So somebody, is heartbroken, or they're going to be, because of things ending. But it's like somebody going toward, a happy, home. They want to go toward, somebody want to, what I'm saying, looking for stability, in a home or a community or marriage or something like that. All right. But I'm going to end it here. You guys, make sure you do something nice for someone today, even if you don't know them. Yeah, you are enough. That's what's at the top of the deck. My makeshift deck. Could be making the best of your talents and opportunities right now. Something could be happening in the fall. But 5 years could also be of significance as well, collective. That's concludes the Leo reading, you guys. Hopefully the message resonates and or is helpful. Until next time, you guys, this is Divine Eyed Mystic Tarot. I love you. Bye.